Very good. Hi, everybody. We are going to talk about Shred 10, one of my favorite things to talk about. My name is Robin, certified nutrition specialist, and let's get into it. Let's see what this Shred thing is all about and why should you even care. So the Shred is a 10-day jump start, and I'm going to share with you, or we will share with you, how it works, why would you do it, who would benefit from the Shred, and what it actually entails. So as far as how it works, you're going to do a few simple things over a 10-day period, which is exciting because you can do anything for 10 days. Why the 10 days, as I mentioned, because you can do anything for 10 days. And that gives you enough time where dip your toe in the water, if you will, and see how your body feels. And a lot of people are so inspired by how they feel after the 10 days that they continue, and many can make this a lifestyle. After the 10 days, you'll get to, as I mentioned, see how you feel. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to make some modifications? And you'll learn so much about what your body likes and it doesn't like during that time frame. We shred every single month. There is something to be said about the consistency of giving your body a break. We are bombarded with so many environmental toxins and foods and all kinds of things. And this shred really does give you that consistent pause every month on your body. And it really works. You're going to hear some shredders that are very consistent with that. So what we're doing during the Shred 10-day period, and if you all are unmuted, please, please mute yourself if you can. *6 if you're on the phone. So during the 10-day period, we're going to eliminate the common allergens or agitators. And sometimes you don't know it's an agitator of your body until you stop doing it for a while. And that 10 days is just enough time for you to get that understanding. But we're going to remove wheat, dairy, sugar, and processed foods. And removing the wheat, there's oftentimes the wheat interrupts some of our digestive processes, and that gives you a chance to give that a break, as well as dairy and sugar and processed foods. We want you to drink enough water so that your urine is clear, sleep 7 to 8 hours per night, exercise most days, and eliminate eating after 6 or 7 at the max. You're also going to replace 1 or 2 of your meals with the Juice Plus Complete Plant-Based Shake. And you will consume the Juice Plus fruits, vegetables, and berry plant powders in capsules or chewables, and the plant-based omegas during your shred period, and hopefully beyond that. So just to keep it simple, you follow the guidelines, and we give you all of the documents, materials, and support that you need. But your breakfast can look something like a complete shake or the protein smoothie. Your lunch could be another shake or a whole food balanced meal. Remember, we're going to give you guides so that you know what that looks like. And then your dinner is a whole food balanced meal. And that really is what you're doing for 10 days. You're removing what doesn't serve you. You're flooding your body with what it does. And you're taking an assessment of how you feel after those 10 days. By doing the shred, you gently guide your body to see how certain foods are affecting you. And you will discover which foods serve you and which do not. It helps you to also build a healthy eating plan and guides you toward proper portion control. I mean, there's so many benefits to the shred, and you'll hear from some of the shredders. When we shred, we do it to boost energy, we reset our bodies, maintain our healthy weight, maintain healthy blood sugar, improve our digestive health, reduce inflammation, like all the good stuff that you would want for yourself. We do this, and that can happen during your shred period. As I mentioned, we're faced with so many challenges with declining food quality and increased environmental toxins, and we need this protocol to give our bodies a break, flush things out. And so who would benefit from the shred? You and your family and your friends. People ask if you're pregnant, you can do it. If you're young, you can do it. The shred is really appropriate for everyone. I'm not sure who the shred wouldn't work for, because you're eating real food, you're doing really good things for your body, and we all need that. With the shred, there's shred packages. So in order to be a shredder, there are some, I would say, materials that you need or products that you need. And so every shred package comes with a Juice Plus Complete Protein. And this is a mix of a balanced whole food nutrition, including prebiotics, which is good plant fiber for your gut health. The basis of the shred uses this protein. People have asked me before, oh, can I use another protein? No, because this one is formulated for this to give your body exactly what it needs. And I was just talking to a shredder a little bit ago, and she goes, I see what you need. I see why this is what I needed. And she says, I've been full, it's kept me full all day. With the Juice Plus plant powder, so they're fruits, vegetables, and berries, and the omegas in capsules or chewables. And when you're putting all of this produce in your body, just imagine what would happen to you if you ate 30 plus raw fruits and vegetables every day. Just think about that, what that would do, and how synergistic it is when you're putting all these different ones in there, because you usually only eat the ones you like. And this way you're getting the reds, the greens, the orange, all of the different fruits and vegetables, the pits, the peel, the seeds in such a high concentrated quality form, your body just responds. And though it's in a capsule, and though it may be in a chewable, it's not a multivitamin in a synthetic form. So multivitamins are synthetic versions of nutrients, where here you're getting the real nutrients from real fruits and vegetables. And so when people call it a vitamin, and people always do, it makes me sad, because I'm like, it's not a vitamin. It's plant powders with the water taken out and just put into a capsule so it's easier for you to take. It's backed by research. And as a nutritionist, this is very important for me in being comfortable making the recommendation. I'm comfortable making the recommendation because it's well researched, and then I see the results. But here are 11 things that you can expect to take place: that the antioxidants in your blood plasma go up by 75%. Free radicals in your body go down significantly. Your DNA is less damaged than when you started. These are the things you need in order for your body to thrive, by the way. Your cardiovascular system is improved very, very quickly. Also, your immune function, it heightens your T cells and your B cells in a short amount of time. When you're doing and taking, we want you to take them consistently over a 4-month period, really, because that's when we know that you get the most, from a cellular level, you get the most effect. It has anti-inflammatory properties throughout your body, healthier gums, so your teeth are tighter and bleed less often. That was my story. And your skin, better circulation and that healthy glow with your skin. Also, if for pregnancy, it lowers the risk of preeclampsia, toxemia, premature labor. So many vast benefits when it comes to the decrease in belly fat and insulin resistance. That's because that's an issue. So many people are going in that level with imbalanced blood sugar. So the shred really is helpful for that. Increased lung power and capacity in heavy smokers. And the side effects is some showing of lower cholesterol. So those are some good reasons to say yes. As far as the omega blend is concerned, you'll usually hear of omega-3s and usually hear of fish oil. Well, this omega is all plant-based. There's no fish. It uses the algae. And the omega is good for your heart, your brain, your eyes, your skin, your joints. And what we know about the omegas is that it increases the omega-3 index in your blood in 8 weeks, which is a shorter amount of time versus traditional fish oil pills. So what's different, as I mentioned to you, is that with the omega blend, it is a blend, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And there's a synergy that is very key to why it works so well. 100% plant-based, no fish. So it's good for vegans, vegetarians. And as I mentioned before, it raises the omega-3 index in your blood, half the dosage, half the time compared to traditional fish oil pills. When you shred with us, we are going to make sure that you have a 10-day guide of what to do those 10 days. Recipe books, we have an accountability group, success guides. You connect with your shred leader, the person that invited you here. And we have a team of health and wellness experts that are there to support you. And then also, And then there's an after the shred menu that you have that helps you from the time that you stop shredding to the next time that we shred to give you some guidance. So before we hear from a couple of shredders, I just want to tell you a little bit about the shred packages so that you can decide what makes the most sense for you. So the first package is just the protein only, chocolate, vanilla, or chocolate and vanilla. And you start that for $42. And you would be billed 4 consecutive months because we want you to shred consistently for at least 4 months. So option 1 is just the protein, and you can get started for $42. Option 2, completely balanced. That is the protein plus the fruit and the vegetable plant powders, right? Fruits and vegetables. And when you do that option, you can sponsor a child to receive the chewables or capsules for free. And that is for payments of $96. The last option I'm going to share with you is the protein. And this is called the complete shred because you're getting everything, the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, the omegas. Like if you're really serious and you want to go all in, this is the all in. And you get started with that of $156 or payments of $156. Also, you can sponsor a child for free with that. So here's some quick questions that people ask. Am I required to shred every month? You're not required to shred every month. It's good for you and you'll have enough supplies to do so. You can start early if you want. We usually start the second Monday of the month generally, but there are people that start at different times. And the question comes up is why do we do it in 4 payments? For a couple of reasons. It makes it affordable for a lot of folks. It breaks down the payment and it kind of keeps us in order. You're doing the shred for the first 4-month cycle and you're being billed for 4 months. Products are guaranteed. If you have any trouble, challenges, money back guarantee, no questions asked. You would connect with the person that invited you here for that. And just mark your calendar for the second Monday of the month is when we'll start again. And I'm just going to put the packages up before we hear from a couple of shredders that share their experience with the shred. And I encourage you to contact the person that invited you here to figure out which package is good for you. Get it ordered so that everything you need is in your hands when we start and that you're well prepared. So I'm going to come out of here and we are going to hear from Debbie first and then BJ. So Debbie, can you share with us just your results from doing the shred?
Sure. Actually, I started the shred about 5 years ago, and I've been shredding pretty much consistently ever since. And what I found out is when I started, I didn't think I could do it. Didn't think I could do the 10 steps. Didn't think I could do any of it. But it ended up to be simpler than I thought it was going to be. I actually found foods that I really liked, that recipes that I really liked that I didn't think that I would want to do. I didn't think that I would want to do a shred, a shake every day. I didn't know, I didn't know about there was healthier options for chocolates and things like that I was craving. So I'm able to, I eat that instead of the regular chocolate. And then I also, I didn't know I had inflammation at my body at the time when I started shredding. I didn't know that that's what it was called. But I ended up having osteoarthritis in my hips and was researching doctors to go and get new hips at the time when I started shredding and started Juice Plus. And within a couple of months, the pain went away and I haven't had that pain in my hips since. So I will continue to shred every month. I will continue to do my Juice Plus because I know that it's working for me and my body. And I even exercise even more now. And in the meantime, I became a health coach because I was so upset with my doctor not telling me about, food and how it can react to our bodies and how it can help us heal. So that's what I do now. And that's why I keep continuing to shred.
Very good. And you're glowing, by the way. You are. Well, very inspiring. Thank you so much. And then BJ, share with us really quick your shred story, how long you've been shredding and what results you've seen by doing that.
Amen. Well, thank you very much. And Debbie, I like hearing your story. It reminds me of me back in the day. I've been shredding for just a little over 2 years. And when I first went on it, I just was going on it to do the 10 days. But I liked it. But because I was 73 at the time I started, And Juice Plus was so nice to send me this meal plan, but I felt like my brain is too old to try to remember 10 days of this and 20 days of that. So I've been just shredding for the last couple years. But I do have my cheat day once a month, once a week, small portion. But I've went from 180 to 127 and size 16 to size 6 or 8, just depending on the dressmaker. Um, and I don't have the pain from my arthritis. The arthritis has not gone anywhere. It's just I'm not eating the food that inflames it. And I am exercising a couple days a week, doing strength training. Um, I really love the shred. It's really just put me on a whole new path of eating. And I just call it eating like Jesus because it was in the garden, plant based stuff. So I encourage all of you with any kind of health problems to get on it. My husband's on it, and he had 2 weeks to live, and that's 15 years ago, and he's on it now. But he has some of the best labs, even though he still has chronic health problems. It has
Wow.
improved all of his lab work.
And what's our favorite food, Mom BJ or BJ? What's our favorite food? What is it?
Tacos.
Tacos. I know. It's like
Tacos.
when we said, oh, you can eat tacos because the tortilla, y'all, the corn tortilla is
Right.
gluten-free. Yes. So thank you so much for that. And is there anyone else out there that's a shredder that I just on the spot, if you just want to jump in really fast and share your shred experience? Because I'm putting on the spot because I don't know who else is out there. Anybody else want to jump in really quick?
I'll share really quickly.
Okay,
I've been shredding for several years now, and what I found is just it helps refocus me at the top of the month and continue with that lifestyle throughout the rest of the month. So there's just like very conscious living that comes out of doing the shred after you've been doing it for several years. And just like BJ and Debbie are mentioning, like it just becomes a lifestyle. So while I approached this in the beginning as an elimination diet of sorts, now it is definitely something completely different, and it has morphed into the way of living, the way that we eat, and the benefits are still being discovered. Let's just put it that way. So,
yes, thank you so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this again. You all that are listening, please contact the person that invited you here to get everything you need so that you can shred with us. You don't want to be left out. I'm serious. We do this as a big old group every month, and it is the best thing. And it's so much camaraderie and support. So those that are listening, please do that. Yes, do that. All right. So I'm going to cut the recording off, and then I want to know, cut this off real quick.